Mercedes I did, and I said Kevin to finish ahead of both Mercedes.
Did you have Mercedes out in Q1?
There's time yet. There's time.
He's working
yet.
so hard.
Nico Hülkenberg standing in again this
Ridiculous.
weekend for Sebastian Vettel.
So day 2, TSRS series. We actually got a good night's sleep, man. I was in bed by like 10 o'clock.
Like 10 hours.
Yeah, that usually doesn't happen, but I didn't get any sleep the night before, so that's my excuse. Today's a warm-up, qualifying, 1 heat race, and that'll be our day. So our goal today is qualify top 10, finish the heat race in the top 5, and bring it home clean. If we can do that, we're gonna have a really good day. So that's our goal. It should be doable if Kelvin can keep it clean. We have the speed, so definitely excited for today. Ready for sure to get underway. Thanks guys for watching. Like, subscribe, share like always. Catch you guys on track. Should be a really good day. Made it to the track with plenty of time, even though Kelvin is probably one of the slowest people I've met, slower than me, so that's saying a lot when getting ready. We were watching the F2 race? Yeah, we were watching the F2 race at debacle, so we learned a lot not to do, what not to do. So he's about to go out for the only warm-up of the day. We're gonna go out on qualifying tire pressure, see how that works, and then swap these tires over. Just by holding them, they feel like the MG Reds, so mounting is gonna be a pain. But I got 2.5 hours to get it done. I'll take my time. And yes, I will videotape it so you can see the difference between the Vega Reds and these Invinco Blues. But these rims are a lot easier to mount on, so we'll see how it goes. Ugh, I'm not looking forward to it at all. So we went out for our only warm-up. We had a plan. We were go in the back and go out with Sally, but Kelvin ran off track, and then Sally passed us and kept up with the group. So we didn't have a pusher. We didn't have a good draft. We didn't have crap again. So I'm just basically just balls to wall. That's hope. And then qualifying. You know, always set up for qualifying, but you can have the fastest card out there, and it really doesn't mean anything. You can have the fastest card out there and basically get qualify like crap, get a bad qualifying run, get held up, something not go the way you wanted to go, so you end up starting in the back. And then from mid-pack back racing, it's extremely difficult to work with anybody because everybody just wants to, you know, just dive bomb, and they think that one position's everything, and a top group of guys just want to hook up and go and break away. So you're just battling people over and over and over again. You really don't get ahead of anybody. So even though we were really, really quick, Kart was flying. You know, he was passing left and right. We had really fast speed. I was still worried about qualifying, so fingers crossed. Hopefully it went well. He still did P4. Excited for the qualifying session. So first warm-up and only warm-up in the books. We ended up P4. I told Kelvin to be like, you know, just drop back a little bit, leave a gap between you and the carts in front of you, try to get a good toe around the track. So his way of falling back, he runs off the track a little bit, which leaves like his other strategy right out the window with Sally. So, and then he doesn't get a good clean lap in because he's passing people. He did his fastest lap while passing 2 guys. So still quick. Our goal is still top 10. Field's real tight, like really tight, like from 1st to 10th is like half a second covered. So it's real tight, like the whole field. So top 10's the goal. Move up in the heat. That's what he's going to keep doing. We're going to keep focusing on that. That's what we're going to do. And in the end, it should be a good run. we've been practicing passing a lot just in case we do qualify bad. I wanted him to get used to passing in this track, so we got that down. We're not going to do any gear changes or anything else. I think we're on the right gear. He's doing really well with it, so he's able to carry it. I think if I drop one more tooth, it's just going to kill us on the end section. We're not going to really lose much on the top end, but who knows? We'll see what happens. We might have to do a gear change during the race, but at the moment we're just going to leave it alone, leave the kart alone, put some new tires on, and see if we can pick up some speed. If tires gives us 2 to 3 tenths, we'll be fine. If they don't and we run the same lap time, we'll still be fine. If we run a half a second slower, we'll still be fine, but Kelvin will be upset. So, and I can't have him upset. So that's the one thing I can't have. So Kelvin's not back yet from driver's meeting, and I don't want to wait until the last second to mount these tires. So I'm going to try to film and mount just how I usually do it. And the thing is, on my last video, you guys were like, oh, the blues are going to be like ridiculously hard and stuff. The thing is, those rims I run, the AVM 3F, the lip on them is so grippy. I mean, it's impossible to mount tires. But I would love to do a race like I saw to see how quick I am. I just want to smash my fingers. Let's see actually how quick I am against some of the other guys, because I've never tried to do this for speed or anything. Is whatever gets the tires on. So I mean, they're easier than the MG Reds for sure, but also these rims help a lot. Like the lip on them is a lot easier, the low grip rims, so way easier to mount. But these are, I don't know, someone said these are just like the MG Reds, but MG Red sidewall is like concession car tires for sure. There ain't no joke. Those jokers, I'd pay someone to mount those. So this is Kelvin's quickest lap. Qualifying, he screwed the pooch. There's no other way to say it. He gets a good draft down. This back stretch, it's about it. But the problem is, due to our gearing, we're not able to get a run on the back stretch, and we have to follow him, which kills our time. And we didn't wait for our pusher. So this lap is by himself. Just, you know, it was a really good quick lap by himself, but it was not what we expected. Like I said earlier, we have a plan, and sometimes things don't go to the plan. So we ended up P11 at a decent time. The draft was worth every bit of a half a second. If you hooked up with the right people, you could have definitely got a half a second. And we threw away the pole. Or top 3. We had a top 3 for sure. Or we threw away the pole. That was a guarantee. So, you know, shit happens. You learn. Definitely was going to be an uphill battle, but we were not going to give out. P11 was still good. We're just outside our top 10 goal. So, overall, we had really good pace. Onto the heats. I know he can work it. Well, Kelvin. Man, we had a plan, and he threw the plan out the window. So, we didn't qualify as well as we wanted. We still got 11th out of 10. I mean, we wanted top 10, but we got 11. This whole group is one next to another. So we went out with a pack of 4. Qualify 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th within our group. So only 3.5 tenths off pole, but he just didn't get a draft or a push because he screwed up at the beginning. So yeah, definitely going to try to figure this out, and we're not doing any changes. The kart's great. We changed front hubs because we broke one of the studs, so we had to heat coil it, but I put longer front hubs, give him more front bite. Worked out great. So now it's just get the driver's head out of his ass. That's all. Not a big deal. his head out of his ass. Not a big deal. Yes, I'm trying to make a O2K go fast. We're getting there. Well, the only heat of the day, and then we changed our goal from top 5 to top 10. We still wanted top 5. We could get there, but it was going to be really, really difficult. Starting in this mid-pack was going to be crazy. The beginning race was crazy. We were trying to, work with it, back it up a little bit, and then go. Our pusher decided to shoot a gap. I did talk to her afterwards. It was a crazy move. Should have just stayed behind and just pushed. You can lose a race in the first lap. You can't win it. Glad that she's okay, by far. So we were by ourselves in the water again. But with all the passing that Kelvin's been doing and working, and then I was giving him signs. If someone was going to battle out too much, I was just going to tell him, sit behind and just push the crap out of them forward. Or if we were that much faster than them, we need to get around them quick. So sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. This series as well is extremely nice when it comes to racing. They give plenty of space. These guys race with a whole bunch of respect. They'll do dive bomb moves from time to time, but they won't really run you off track too hard. In Florida, an outside move would not work. Anywhere an outside move would not work. These guys at TSRS, these 206 guys, they race a lot cleaner. I want to say cleaner. They race a lot smarter. Kelvin here, he had the position, but decides to back out of it, which kills our run. He ended up battling with the 625 a lot. Right there was a move that we should have made, because you'll see later on 625 starts blocking early in the run. But just killed our momentum down the straightaway, and then we get passed by 2 people. So that move, I would have not backed out of it. I would have stayed in it, and I was already halfway up the cart. I would have not let off and let him slide in like that. So those are just small things. But remember, Kelvin is straight up like a super nice guy, and he hasn't been racing 206 very long. You gotta understand, this guy is fast, but it's just some of the racecraft for 206 is not there yet. But that comes down with time. When he gets that down, he'll be quick, and when he gets it with time, like, he'll be real quick. Here, the 624 left us with not any room. It was good racing. Could have been a lot worse. It really wasn't that bad. It was. I told him, I was like, we gotta get by her or work with her, one of the two. We had really good speed. It was just trying to get by people. People didn't really want to work with us, so trying to get by them was really good. So here she makes the move, and then I'm yelling at him or showing him like he needs to go with the 625 so he can clear her and then get by her, which he did perfectly. Now later on through the race, he should have gotten by the 625 multiple times, and then he could have ran down Macon, because Macon was on an island by himself, and he was geared really, really low. So he was really quick in the draft, but since he was by himself, he was on an island. In the end, he was still stupid fast. Don't get me wrong. He was running decent lap times, and there he is right in front, even with the 625, throwing a whole bunch of blocks early in the race, even though Kelvin was just trying to push him up there to get up there. But it's just early on protecting a line, which would kill our times. So we were about half a second quicker than Macon, but these last 2 laps, we ran basically the same lap time. If they would have just kept working together and just kept a flow of line and everything normal, it would have been, they would have caught up to the next position and probably passed him or had a better chance of passing him. So right here, just following around the 625, trying to make things work. We had some opportunities earlier throughout the race to get by him, but we just didn't take it. Overall, it was a really, really strong run for the both of them. They showed great speed. The 625 was just a little bit quicker than us in some areas, and we were quicker than him than other areas. Overall, from where we started to where we're finishing, we stayed clean. We ran really strong. We ran well. Couldn't agree more with everything that went on. Just wish we could have qualified a little bit better to get up to the mix in the front. But overall, we did a really good job, and we were in a good position because the next day we had more heats coming up. The only bad thing is these heats were not progressive. Where you qualified is where you start. and that was it. Other than that, it was going to be a really, really good run. Right there, Kelvin's protecting because at this point, I think the 691, the Burrell, had caught onto our back end as well, and he was coming up quick, so he had to protect a little bit his position. And then here, he decides to show his nose a little bit. The 625 ain't having any of it. And here the 691 is like literally right behind us now. So it's like it's a nail biter to a line. Like Kelvin's trying to get by the 625 now. The 691 caught up to the back of our back bumper. So now it's just like we don't have much to do. We're like trying to do the best we can with what we got, and he needs to protect. He still tries to make a move here, but just a little too late. Overall, P9 is a good position for where we qualified. We made up 2 spots. We stayed clean. Things were looking up. We're definitely ready for the next day. All right, guys. End of the day. It went okay. Oh my God, really? All right, guys. End of the day. It went well.
That's right.
I didn't flip. Yeah, he didn't flip. He didn't do anything stupid at the beginning of the race. Thank God. Finished P9 in the heat race. Not bad. I mean, we were looking for top 10. So all we want today is keep the car clean, top 10. We probably had 8th in us, to be honest, but 7th was a stretch. Tomorrow, same thing. Heat race, stay clean. Hopefully finish top 10, then we'll go for the win. Top pack was like a pack of 6 at the beginning, so the racing's close. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. The event series held is great. TSRS is doing an amazing job. So hopefully we're able to finish strong. There's a championship we're going for, not one hit victory. We have some little stuff to tie it up, but we'll get there. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for everything. I'll catch you guys on track. You too, bro.
Kart Store USA is a kart parts supplier that racers and retailers can count on when they need reliable advice and service. We focus on servicing all racers with honesty and pride while maintaining customer satisfaction. We carry a full stock of Kart Republic and Tony Kart chassis, as well as IAMI and Vortex Rock engines. We've also got a host of other parts available and in stock, such as products from Rev Performance Materials, Jecco Racing Seats, and more. We have a 100% satisfaction guarantee, and on top of that, if your order exceeds $200, shipping is on us. Check out all we have to offer today by visiting us online at kartstore-usa.com.